Guys, welcome you back in my Instagram page where I used to provide the short micro macro tutorials in my Instagram page and the deep material and the full in material which I usually used to provide in my YouTube page. So this channel is only and only useful for the students who are fighting for the competitive examinations as well as preparing for the UG PG grade. So let's enjoy. I'm talking about the new topic that is inflation. What is the meaning of the inflations? Let's study with Dr. Nidhi, educational blogger. See, the inflation we can simply say is that if the price of some particular commodity increases and the value of money decreases, then the term is usually known as an inflation. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कि पहले 10 रुपए में बहुत सारा आइटम आ जाता था, लेकिन अभी 10 रुपए, 100 रुपए और 1000 रुपए की नोट की कोई भी वैल्यू नहीं है. तो इन्फ्लेशन सिंपली वी कैन से इज दैट कि इफ द प्राइस ऑफ सम पर्टिकुलर कमोडिटी इंक्रीजेस एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ मनी डिक्रीजेस, then the term is known as an inflation. We can easily assess the inflation with the live examples of the gold price. For example, पहले in a previous times within a 18,000 rupees we can get the huge lump sum quantum of the gold, but nowadays in 18,000 we cannot get a little bit content of the gold because the gold's prices is continuously increasing and the value of money decreasing as far as the गोल्ड प्राइजेस इज कंसर्न. अभी 1 लाख रुपए में भी हमें उतना अच्छा गोल्ड नहीं मिल पाता जो पहले हमें 18,000 रुपए में भी मिल जाता था. तो दैट टर्म इज नोन एज एन इन्फ्लेशन. सो इन्फ्लेशन वी कैन सी इज दैट इफ द प्राइस ऑफ सम पर्टिकुलर कमोडिटी इंक्रीजेस बट द वैल्यू ऑफ commodities value of price is decreasing, the term known as the inflation. Okay, so let's we study that inflation is in how many types. So inflation we can see is that it is about the two types. The first is the demand pull inflation and the second is the cost push inflation. Mean to say, the inflation arises because of only and only two reasons. The first is the demand pull inflation and the second is the cost push inflations. Demand pull inflation. For example, if you will learn the content with the economic point of view, you will definitely don't understand the thing. But whenever you will understand the economics with the live examples which implement and which incurs in your day routine life, and then you will be connect the economical funda with your daily routine activities which you usually do while marketing, while buying some commodity, while experience some commodity, whatever, blah blah blah. Then you will implement the fundamental of the economics, then you will be really enjoy the what actually the economics it is. So the demand pull inflation simply we can say is that if the price of some particular commodity, if the price, no, not a price, if the demand of some particular commodity increasing but correspondingly the supply is not increasing, then the term will known as in demand pull inflation. Now let's study. The economic demands everything with the diagrammatic representation. Without the diagrammatic representation, we cannot understand the economics. So that's why by keeping this thought in my mind, I never use any digital board, I nor use any blackboard. I always used to write with my handwritten notes, and I think this is a very simplest strategy to make concept clear for the students. So that's why I used to make any contentive notes of all the grades levels only for the students who are facing for scrolling different books, different YouTube channels, different digital boards. In such a situation, what will be happen? You never get actually content. So you, whenever your exams will be on the way, then what you will be seeking? You will be seeking that you will be get some booklet where every content is very clearly mentioned in a very short and precise way. You can scroll the book, read the content, and within a 2 or 3 4 days, you can really score a result. So that's why this content I am preparing for you, for making some showcase kit for you to make yourself prepare for any examinations and not wasting your lot of time for scrolling books and blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's study about the demand pull inflation. We are studying about the demand pull inflation. Okay, whenever you scroll some book, whenever you scroll some, we can say is that the test series, what you do for every topic इतनी लंबी चौड़ी बातें लिखी हुई होती है जो कि स्टूडेंट समझ नहीं पाता. और whenever you will be proceed for some an examination, I don't think so कि एग्जामिनर ये चाहेगा कि आप 10-10 20-20 पेजेस भरो. एग्जामिनर यही चाहेगा कि everything should to be represented in very short, very sweet, very precise, or in a very effective way. The important thing is that your concept should to be clear. Only these things a particular interviewer, either it is an interviewer, either is a teacher, either is in whatever, they want only that precise things in very short and sweet way. उन्हें लंबी चौड़ी बातों से कोई मतलब नहीं है. So by keeping this thought, I used to prepare only that kind of the content which is much more useful only for the exams, as well as your concepts should to be clear while you are facing some interviews and whatever. Okay, so let's study about the demand pull inflation. So demand pull inflation, I'm simply told to you, for example, if you are demanding for the gold, okay, अब डिमांड गोल्ड की बढ़ती जा रही है, लेकिन मार्केट में डिमांड का गोल्ड का सप्लाई इतना बढ़ नहीं रहा है. तो फॉर व्हाट हैपन्स, दिस इज़ अ लॉ ऑफ यूनिवर्स, कि वेन एवर द डिमांड increases but supply is not increases, so value जो होती है वो बढ़ जाती है ना, वैल्यू होती है बढ़ जाती है. तो जब हमारे सामने कोई कमोडिटी ज़्यादा अवेलेबल होती है ना, तो उसकी वैल्यू उतनी नहीं रहती है. लेकिन जब वो कोई कमोडिटी रेयर में हमारे सामने अवेलेबल होती है तो उसकी वैल्यू बढ़ जाती है ना, उसकी वैल्यू भी बढ़ जाती है ना. तो वो होती है इन्फ्लेशन. तो फॉर एग्जांपल, यदि गोल्ड की डिमांड बढ़ रही है लेकिन गोल्ड की सप्लाई नहीं बढ़ रही है तो गोल्ड की प्राइसेस बढ़ जा रही है. दैट इज अ एग्जांपल ऑफ द डिमांड पुल इन्फ्लेशन. सो यू कैन easily understand with this diagram, that is AD1 diagram. This is a demand curve, and demand curve increases from AD1 to AD12, and the supply is stagnant, so the price increases from P to P1. Okay, our new content, that is the cost push inflation. So what is the meaning of the cost push inflation? The cost push inflation will implement only and only, for example, for making some goods and services, and if the prices of the cost of the factor of production will increases, then what will be happen? It will be directly or indirectly affect to the price of some particular commodity. It will be indirectly affect to the price of some particular supply. For example, I am manufacturing laptops. Okay, for making some laptops I have to invest a large amount of money for paying the money to the laborers, for the wages, for the machines, for the softwares, for the raw materials. So the overall what will be happen, the cost of some particular production prices will be increased. Then I have to give a lot of amount to the different service persons, to the machinery, to the different sorts of the factors of the production. Then indirectly the prices will be increased. So if the price of some factor cost of production will increase, so what will I have to do? I have to reduce my supply, because I will wait when the price of the factors of production will decrease, then I will be increase for my supply. So at that gestation period I will be reduce my supply. So you can easily see that that this is my supply curve, and my supply is decreasing from E1 to E point. My supply is decreasing from E1 to E point. So that's why my supply is decreasing from OS to OS0, and it's becoming from E1 to E2. So correspondingly the price increases from P1 to P2. That is known as the cost push inflation. So किसी फैक्टर कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन की प्राइस में इंक्रीमेंट होने से मेरी जो सप्लाई है वो क्या हो चुकी है, कम कर दी है मैंने. OS से OS 0 कर दी है, मेरा न्यू इक्विलिब्रियम पॉइंट E1 से E पे जा चुका है और मेरी प्राइस P1 से P2 हो चुकी है। दैट इज़ नोन एज द कॉस्ट पुश इन्फ्लेशन। ओके, सो आप सोच सकते हैं कि कितने वेल डिफाइंड नोट्स के द्वारा और कैसे वेल डिफाइंड लाइव एग्जाम्पल्स के थ्रू मैंने आपको इसी को समझाया। तो इसी तरीके से इकोनॉमिक्स के लेटेस्ट कंटेंट्स यदि आप अच्छे से चाहते हैं तो आप मुझसे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। हर टॉपिक्स, हर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स की PDF अवेलेबल है। इफ़ योर एग्जामिनेशंस इज़ ऑन रीच एंड यू आर रियली वेरी टायर्ड और आपको लगता है कि मुझे कहीं ऐसे कंटेंट मिल जाए जिसे मैं पढ़ के पास हो जाऊं, तो आप डेफिनेटली मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पे जा सकते हैं, मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पेज पे जा सकते हैं और आप ऑनलाइन क्लासेस ले सकते हैं, आप ऑफलाइन सपोर्ट ले सकते हैं और साथ ही साथ आप इन PDFs की डिमांड भी कर सकते हैं। आपके एक कॉल से, एक मैसेजेस से आपको सारा डिजिटल मटेरियल अवेलेबल हो जाएगा। तो चलिए आगे बात करते हैं हमारा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक।